We back. You know, we got what really happens on first day of school. And, I'm already out of school, I won't lie. But I'm gonna go to like a trade or something like that. Just a little bit of lore building, I guess you can say. But, school's starting soon. And what really happens on the first day of school? A lot of lost kids, a lot of people trying to find their class, a lot of running, rushing, meeting up friends. Depending on what age you are, you figure out, someone got a bit taller, someone's voice got a bit deeper, and you're like, whoa, many things happen. Some unexpected beats may occur. Who knows? Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. It's just the beginning. But let's see what he's talking about. Oh, it's one cloud nine, cloudy. I don't know how you say it, but
the first day of school is always wild. Like from the moment you wake up to the moment you leave school, that whole day, school is just hectic.
Yo, no, I'm gonna be honest. For those of you who messed up your sleep schedule during summer, that's tough. I know there'd be some people that be falling asleep at like 4 a.m. staying up playing games, playing what, Fortnite, playing Fortnite or something, playing what else, GTA. Playing Valorant, playing Rainbow Six Siege. Like, some of y'all got your sleep schedules cooked, and that's gonna be tough for y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Running off, like, bro, your body's gonna take at least a week to adjust. Brain all foggy for a majority of the time. Oh, that's tough, gang. Couldn't be me, honestly.
Hell, people trying to find their classes, trying to get to know the new students, and then you always gonna have them guys who waste absolutely no time in trying to build their roster up for the school year. As soon as they step through them doors, bruh, they already looking for the hoes. Not gonna lie, this is definitely me, I ain't gonna. But the first day of school is always hectic, and most of the time the experience actually starts the night before, because that night before you have to prepare. And when I say prepare, I'm not talking about
the fit. Oh no, he's gonna talk about the fit. He's talking about the fit, first day fit. Integral. You want to start off with impeccable impressions, if we're being honest. And growing up, I had no drip. I'm gonna be honest. Middle school, early high school, I'd say even late high school, it was decent at best. I had no drip, no swag, no nothing, whatever you want to call it. It was terrible, and oh my, it was atrocious. Like, and I mean bad. It was bad. I had some, let me see if I can remember, because none of it made sense color coordinator wise or whatever. I remember I had some soccer indoor shoes that were a bright orange. I had some blue jeans, some random dry fit t-shirt. Bro, it was bad. My hairstyle too, it was like slick back with a lot of gel in it. And if you're Hispanic, or if it was like a brand called like Moco de Gorilla. Straight up glue. I'm not gonna lie. It was straight up glue. And it was rough days back then. And then I kind of grew out of it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, over time, I was growing out of it. I started dressing a bit better. I stopped using that brand. I don't recommend anyone to use it unless you're trying to put your hair up like Goku or something like that, like make it all spiky, bro. Nah. Nah, I be using sea salt spray. I think that's what it's called. It's like a vanilla one. That low-key that's low-key the move. Cause I know my brother has like some powder. I have like longer hair, so I think his is short, so I think that's why he uses that. But I'm just kind of rambling, but let me see what he's talking about.
Bag or your school supplies. I'm just talking about your outfit, bruh. You always have to pick out one.
See, I'm one for one. But I'm sad I ain't really getting into fashion like I did now. Like I do now. But everything happens for a reason, I guess you can say. Sadly.
Your best fits for the first day of school. This is just an unwritten rule, bruh. That first day really sets the tone for the whole school year, bruh. If you come in with a trash fit, I'm not gonna lie, that first day finna be rough as hell for you, gang. And if you was like me, you would have that fit already ironed out, color coordinated, everything matches.
See, I ain't do any of that. Until like my junior year. And it was decent at best. That actually makes me upset. Because I think I dress like good now. That actually makes me upset. Because I know how to get clothes, but my choice of clothes was terrible. Like, it was straight up terrible. It was terrible outfits, terrible wardrobe. You know, I had probably like one or two actually good shirts. But other than that, it's like, nah, gang. It was sad. It was sad. It was sad.
Shoes freshly cleaned, the hoodie nice and ironed and all that. All just laid out on your bed right beside you. Bro, you want that fit to be top tier prestige. Once you get all that settled, then you go to sleep. But in my opinion, the worst part of that first day is waking up. Because that first day of waking up mad early is always the worst, bro. Because
Okay, no, how early did you guys have to wake up for first day of school? How early did you have to wake up? Depending on the grade, because I know, cause we have something called intermediate, right? It's like 6th and 7th. And then you go to middle school for 8th and kind of 9th-ish. Because I think you're technically considered a high schooler in 9th. Which is weird, I'm not gonna lie, now that I think about it. And then, you know, the rest is high. But, yo, they had us getting up, if I remember correctly, I had to get up at like 5:30 in the morning just because I had to go on the bus. Bro, that was terrible times. My body was not taking that. I'm not gonna lie. 5:30, bro. I'd be waking up earlier than what I do now. Like, that's crazy. That's because I swear our brains do not be functioning that early. Like, sure, we may have gotten off at like 2 or something like that, but that's crazy. I mean, let's see, middle school, high school. I think it was like 7:30-ish. I had to be up. Left by 8. Got school started at like 8:20, somewhere around there. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's regular. That's regular. But like 5, 6, you're tripping. I think it started at like 6:40 or something like that, bro. That was terrible. Like, like ain't they say sleep is essential for like growing kids? They were stripping us of that. I'm not gonna lie.
If you're a normal person, you probably spend all summer fucking up your sleep schedule. So when you gotta wake up at 6,
I'm 2 for 2. I'm 2 for 2. Let me just say, knowing a lot of you messed up your sleep schedule. 2 for 2.
30 again to catch the bus for school, your body is not gonna like that very much. I'm telling you, that first day grogginess before school is the worst one you'll have all year, bruh. That shit dead ass worse than a hangover. I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. And then not to mention, hearing that ungodly Apple alarm for the first time is always
I hate that alarm so bad. Android, they low-key got some good ringtones, I'm not gonna lie. They got some nice little vibey ringtones. Not like, aside from that, you know, but their ringtones low-key be hitting. Cause my alarm, I'm straight up be honest, I be using like a song or something like that, gang. I can't deal with that alarm or those alarms. It be hurting my brain. It be making me angry. Actually, angry is a stretch. It be annoying. It low-key be annoying. You know, it's like imagine you're trying to fall asleep and someone walks in your room, wakes you up. You're like, okay, bet. Like, leave me alone. You know, they leave. Come back 5 minutes later, bug you. Gang, like, that's annoying. That's how it be feeling like.
Dang, bruh. Like, I swear to God, they engineered that alarm just to be annoying as hell. Like, why can't Apple have an alarm like Samsung, bruh? Like, when I hear Samsung's alarm, I'll be vibing and chilling and dancing and shit. That should be making me feel like I'm in Hawaii on a beach or something. Just straight vibes, bruh. But as soon as I hear that Apple alarm, I feel like World War III just started. Like, that shit's scary as hell for no goddamn reason, bruh. But back on topic. Once you finally get your ass up after 15 minutes of putting your alarm on snooze and finally get ready for school, that first day on the school bus is always gonna be painful. Because as soon as you get on that shit, you gonna quickly realize why you enjoy summer so much. You finna be hearing the ratchet hoes in the back complaining about something. That one lame guy in your school trying to roast random.
No, I'm not gonna lie. How do some people be having that much energy in the morning? I don't know. I don't know, gang. I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, first thing in the morning, I be quiet. I mean, I'm usually quiet, but in the morning, I just can't. I can't be bothered. That's where I just be having my headphones in at the time, play some music. My music choice was also kind of not the best. Some of it was good. I mean, now I got like peak music taste. Like, if you know real music, you be listening to like, I don't be listening to rap as often like that. I be listening to Spanish music or like some like indie alternative or something like that, like some Mac DeMarco, some B.O. Badoobie, some Love, I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Love or something like that. Some Claro. the Marias. That's some good music right there. I'm not gonna lie. That's or Spanish music like Danny Lux, Eslabon, Ivan, Yvonne. My fault, bro. I'm just rambling. I'm rambling. I started getting into like UK music too. Like I mean, I've been listening to Nems for a while. What's that guy's name? What's his name? I forgot. I don't remember. But no, I'll be honest. I don't know how y'all got so much energy in the morning. Some of y'all got energy. Speaking of which, I remember. Actually, never mind. Let me stop.
People for no damn reason. And there's always gonna be someone with a speaker playing some Polo G or something. Just straight hectic vibes to start off the day, bruh. And I'm telling you, that first bus ride is gonna feel like forever, bruh. And then, finally, after all this shit you've been through, you finally get to school. The day you've been dreading for all of summer is finally here, and the place you've been dreading is finally in front of you. So you walk into the doors, and immediately you see straight and utter chaos. People walking around trying to find their classes. Long lines of people trying to get their schedules. Random motherfuckers yelling for no goddamn reason. Like, goddamn, it's like 7:30 in the morning, bro. Like, pipe down. Of course, you're gonna see the school thoughts trying to be friendly with all the new athletes and shit. You're gonna see the other school thoughts trying to get friendly with all the new students and shit. And then you finna see the male whores trying to get friendly with all the new girls and shit. And then let's also not
super seniors. I don't think we ever had any super seniors, but y'all are wildin'. Like, leave the youngins alone. Leave the youngins alone. If you're a senior, don't talk to a freshman. You know? If you're a super senior, you best not be talking to anyone in that school. Because I swear they're supposed to be 18, 19. You're a full-grown adult. Talk to someone your own age or older. Leave the youngins alone, I'm gonna be honest, gang. Like, you should not be talking to them. Sure, they're in proximity, but gang, no, that's a whole case. Like, like, no, bro, no.
forget about them new couples and shit. Talking about how they haven't seen each other in forever. Knowing good and damn well they seen each other 2 days ago. Over there plotting about where their new spot is gonna be at school. Administration found out about their last one, so they gotta get a new one. And then of course, as we mentioned previously, the ratchet hoes are gonna be yelling up a storm and shit. You got people mean mugging and shit, trying to spot out who their new ops gonna be at the school this year and who they finna be beefing with all year. And then as previously mentioned, you always gonna have them guys who waste no time in trying to get all the new girls' numbers, trying to build up their roster and shit day one. Gonna lie, gotta
Wait, how's that saying go? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Wait, don't hate the game, hate the Never mind.
Expected though. They are grinding. So you get your schedule, you go find your locker that you will never use again. You go meet up with your boys, dap them up, talk about how live the new school year is gonna be. By the next week, you'll be talking about how lame school is again. And trying to see what classes y'all all share together. Just to find out that y'all only have one class together. I don't know if the schedule maker does that to just split us up so no mischief happens in class, but it's just how it is. But occasionally, you'll have that year where
the DV slip. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a whole crime right there. And that was yeah. No, I always wondered how do you steal a sink? How do you steal a urinal? Stealing a urinal is crazy in itself, if I'm being honest. Well, people were off something. I'm not gonna lie. Like who in their right mind is stealing a urinal? A toilet seat, gang. I remember. Apparently there was this trend or something like lick a toilet seat or something like that. Like y'all are no, bro. You got some freakazoids out here. I'm not gonna lie. Anything for some clout, I guess. Like, nah. Just to get some new type of disease, and E. coli or something like that. Yeah, no, gang. You're tripping. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can keep those trends locked up. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like there's way too much trends that we had that were just dumb. Some were cool, some were fun, but we had some dumb ones. Deviously committing a crime, if we're being honest. And the worst thing, actually, no, I saw some people stealing like whole computers, the smart boards. You know the smart boards where you can like draw on them and things. Like I saw people steal those projectors, but those who stole like sinks, toilets. Yeah, no, y'all are weird. I'm not gonna lie, y'all are weird.
the schedule maker had just messed up. He put the whole friend group in all of the same classes. And when that rare anomaly happens, just know no work will be getting done in class ever. The teacher's gonna hate us, but who gives We just living life. Get your money up, bitch. But then when you come to the sad reality that most of your classes are different, you suck it up, decide that you're finna make an appointment with the schedule maker. But until then, you go to your first class. Now that first class is always a different vibe. You know, you always gonna have those early risers, the goody two shoes that always like to be in class first and shit. And then additionally, all the new students who actually found their class. And all of them are just gonna be sitting in the classroom as soon as you enter. You see them, say hi to the teacher, see if there's a dumbass seating chart on the board, which I swear to God, I hate those shits with a passion, bro. Seating charts are so stupid, bro. Just let.
No, I was about to say, is he gonna bring up like? Nah, I feel like that's a later in the year kind of things, or just a regular school thing at this point. People would just smoking in the bathrooms, things like that, hotboxing in the bathrooms, fighting. Can't forget the fights. I'm not gonna lie, the fights in the bathroom were crazy. Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know why it was always the bathroom too. I guess there's cause there's no cameras. Cause that'd be weird if there was cameras in there, but the bathroom brawls, nah, gang. Yo, I feel like there's so much that went on in bathrooms. I'm not gonna lie. You got. I pray you never had to actually use the school bathroom, like to take a dump or something like that. Like that is evil work. But also, bro, no, it be getting me thinking of like school beaters, like pause. That's wild. But like, yo, no, that is wild. Doing it in school. I remember. I can't remember what. Wait. Okay, I remember there was one year. I wasn't in the class, but I just heard about it because it got big or whatever. Like, there's some kid beating off in class. Like, he just apparently like whipped it out like under. I think it was under his backpack. Like, he put like his backpack over him or something and started going crazy. I don't know how people realized. But that is wild. That was another thing. I remember hearing about that. I'm like, what? Like, I be like, okay, you couldn't ask for like a hall pass or something like that. You couldn't wait till like class ended and went to the bathroom or something like that. Like, you had to do it immediately. Like someone sitting right next to you, maybe right across from you. Did you use your... Actually, that's getting wild. That's actually wild. Actually, let me stop investigating. Never mind.
Pick our own seats, bro. And then once you realize there's no seating chart, you go pick a random spot in the back of the class. So you sit down in class, you wait for everybody to get to class, and as soon as that bell rings, you start scouting. Peeping who you're in class with, who your potential friends could be in this class, if anybody you know's in this class, the potential annoying kids in the class that you're gonna stay away from, the potential school threats, and where they're located, just for safekeepings and precautions. Then you also plan your escape route just in case the school threat actually decides to go through with it. And then once all those precautions are dealt with, you start scanning for accessories. You know, people that you don't necessarily got to talk to, but you know, potential conquests and side missions for the rest of the school year. You scan the teacher out, make sure she ain't got no strict tendencies, and just overall try to see if she has a cool vibe around her. Then you get to the real shit, the hoes. You start scanning for any baddies in your class or any potential new girl baddies. Because if you do spot a new girl baddie, you got to do your noble job of introducing this girl to your school and yourself. And since she's in your first period, you got the best chance. You get to be the guy that shows her around school, you know, shows her all the ropes so eventually that she can see your rope. And overall just introduces her to the school. And with that, you also...
I was really fantasizing. I was really reminiscing. That's the word. Not fantasizing. Reminiscing. Dibs. I'm not gonna lie. First come, first served. Tough.
Get first dibs on her. So you better peep game and lock in and not sell that bag because you got the best chance and opportunity. Once the first class gets started, the teacher gets into the introduction and you kind of scan out the teacher to see if she's hard or not. Pause. Major pause on that. That's when the real first day starts. See, the first day isn't really about learning. It's more about the teachers introducing themselves to you. You learning more.
If the class is hard, will you take it? Actually, I'm not gonna lie, there was one time I had a hard... Actually, it wasn't even hard. He was just annoying. He just didn't like me. For valid reasons, too. I was always late to his class, because after lunch. It was after lunch. I'd get back, 15, probably 20 minutes late. And I'd understand why he's upset, I'd completely understand, but it's lunch. Like, we'd go out. The only teacher I know for a fact did not mess with me because he kicked me out of his class or whatever. Or it was like something like that. It was a science teacher for was it biology? Cause any other teacher I'd have, I was cool with them. You know, my biotech teacher, amazing guy. You know, 10 out of 10 teacher. But that bro, he did not like me. He straight up kicked me out of his class one day. He was fed up. Because I remember walking into class late, of course. I think I was only on time like 4 times in a quarter just because of lunch. And there was one day he just straight up said, you know, you're late, just get out of my class. And bro was mad. He was actually upset. So, you know, he said he said something specifically. He's like, don't come back to my class or something like that. So I just left. I went to the library. And I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. Just did some stuff, you know, caught up on some work. Because I wasn't necessarily a bad student. I was just late. That's what it was. I was always tardy. My tardies were crazy, but yeah, some of y'all be crazy with it. Because I remember there's someone I was talking to. She had like 200 tardies or something like that. I'm like, how? How do you rack up that much? Like, I had like 50 or something, and that was a peak for me. They had 200. I'm like, how? How are you still in, like, what? No, like, at that point, you're just late on purpose. There's no way you're late that much. That's all I gotta say. Like, you're late on purpose. There's no way you got that much in that short of a time. Like that, every single class, basically. You're late for every single class, basically. Like, that's wild.
More about the school, you learning more about the classes, learning about the new rules, and overall just getting accustomed to school again. Nothing really happens in the classroom the first day, but everything happens in the hallways. Man, the hallways are always crowded. People don't know where they're going. Some people be getting active the first day of school, which is still insane to me. Them first week rumors of school are always crazy, and most of them come for the first 2 days. But after you leave that first class, it's really more the same throughout the whole day. Walk in class, scan out the potential, and then just get introduced to your teacher. You literally do that for the rest of the whole day. And once you go home and start to come to the realization that this is your life for the next 9 months, this is truly when the first day of school is over. But that second day of school, in my opinion, is always crazier.
Yo, I got merch now. Even better, actually, I got a new brand.
W
The brand's
brand.
called Off Brand.
Off
Just
Brand.
look at this, bro. This looks iconic already. I'm having it in white, black,
Just
and
give
a
them
month. The price will never be this low. Support me. But besides that, that's
Check
pretty much
it
it.
out,
So
you
good.
know.
Because the second day is when all the real connections happen. All the new people really start getting to know the class a little bit more that second day. This is usually when the teachers start handing out books and shit. And in my opinion, this is the real first day. Not the introduction shit. The shit when stuff actually happens in class. And the reason why I think this is crazier is because this is when it really, really does hit you. Like, damn, I'm really finna go through another year of this shit. And that second day is when all the summer rumors start popping up. You start finding out who got a train ran on them at a high school party that summer. And you start finding out why certain teachers got fired and how they hid that shit from the news. And even though that second day isn't as hectic, it's still truly wild. And after that second day is when you start getting into the routine. And once you get into that routine, you won't get out of it until the next break. And until then, welcome back to the next 9 months of your...
You know, good luck to all of you. You know, I'm not starting my thingy till to beginning of next year, January. So good luck to y'all. You know, wish y'all the best. You know, stay in school, obviously. Pay attention for the most part. Being honest. Okay, last little rant. Being honest. I don't think you honestly, like, I feel as if once you learn a concept, you just kind of run with it. Like, you don't got to pay attention till the test. Like, you just really got to memorize or lock in with that formula. Like, let's say for math, you got to lock in with that formula. You got to lock it in, just try it out. And you're set, as long as you remember. Because, I don't know, gang, I feel like some things are... Okay. Before 9th grade, it doesn't really matter. Past 9th grade, doesn't it actually count? Doesn't everything actually add up to like your college resume, and if you're doing that lock in, I'm not gonna lie, lock in, like lock in, like take all the hardest classes you can. If I'm being honest, like that's the best advice I can give. Like challenge yourself, because that pays off. That actually pays off, because yo, college tuition is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So if you can take like probably a year off, like of what you take in college or something like that, or however long, gang, do it. I'm not gonna lie, do it. I that's all I can recommend, being honest. Which is, it's quite simple. It's literally nothing special or nothing. It's nothing game changing. It's just an awareness kind of thing. But other than that, you know, W video from OneCloud9 Cloudy iCloud. You know, W video. I'll put the link in the description. You know, check him out. Of course. See ya.